Hey, welcome back to Cyber Talks, developed by BareMetalCyber.com. I'm Dr. Jason Edwards, and today we're stepping out of the strict security lane and into a topic every cyber and tech professional actually lives with every day: marketing. Our guest is Tapan Deka, assistant professor at Madhavi Skills University, and he's joining us to walk through the classic 4Ps of marketing and why they still matter in a digital, always-on world. Tapan brings more than 8 years of teaching and professional experience in marketing and international business, plus hands-on work in digital marketing and personal branding. In this session, we'll connect those marketing fundamentals to things you care about every day, positioning your work, communicating value, and the core business principles to drive real outcomes. So Tapan, welcome to the show. Good to have you.
Yes. Good morning, good evening.
Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Good evening. Good night. Yeah. Yeah. So tell us about what you do and where you work and the university.
Thank you, Dr. Jason, for this opportunity for calling me to this bare metal. So my name is Tapan Deka. Actually, I have worked in the teaching. I have more than 8 years of experience. And besides this, before coming to teaching, I have worked in the corporate world also around 7 years. So as a total, I can say about 15 years. I worked in Madhavi Skills University. This university is in Sikkim, one of the northeastern states of India. And this university's beauty is that we actually try to develop the skills which actually mostly the industries need. And it is a skill university where along with the theoretical knowledge, we are giving more importance to application-based knowledge based on the skills of the students. And Madhavi Skills University, if I say in India, is one of the most forefront, or you can say in the first place in introducing skill education to whole of the Indian populations. Besides catering to the students of northeastern states of India, we are also trying to cover whole of the Indian population or the youngsters, or you can say Gen Z, so that they can not only learn these things only in theoretical purpose, but practical way also. So that is about, and I also want to through this I want to give gratitude to my this chancellor of the university, Dr. Parvez Dudani, and Dr. Kuldeep Sharma also. They are actually the pioneer in establishing this university. So this is all about me in short to say. Thank you so much, Jason.
Yeah, great. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and put the slides on the screen, and you take it away. Okay, can you see them?
Yes.
Okay.
Today I want to share something knowledge about the 4Ps of marketing and how we can use it in cybersecurity. Because this 4Ps of marketing, you can see from here only, from the slide also, here we'll be discussing about how this 4Ps is related about product, price, place, and promotion. These 4Ps are also considered as one of the important marketing tool, because without this tool, it will be very difficult to apply the practical knowledge, or you can say theoretical knowledge in the most skillful way, in order to give what you can say a real-time picture of how a product is being moved in the market, or how the product actually help to put it in the mind of the customers. So let us move to the first P, that is can be also known as product. But before we go for the product, so marketing, many people think that marketing is about being lucky. But marketing not about success, is not about luck, because to make a very good food, we also know a very good recipe should be there. So this 4P can be considered, or we can be considered as a balanced recipe. And through my today's talk with Dr. Jason, I'll be trying to break down how, from cybersecurity point of view, these 4Ps can be applicable in this modern way, and in making a very actionable framework for immediate use. So let us jump to the first P, that can be also known as product. But before going for this, always the common mistake that we as a what you can say the normal people, or the customers, or you can say a layman, always we focus only the product. But one thing before we go more in the 4Ps, we should also know the value that is being created by this product, and also how this value is being captured, because lots of strategy is involved and not just only innovation. So this actually helped to move from being a product person to being a market strategist. So now we can go directly for the first P, that is known as the product. Now here from the you can see from my heading, this product, which can be also known as the value generator, or we can say from that this product can be also act as a solution which we have to trust. Now if we go for the definition of product from cybersecurity point of view, the security operation is not just only about software or service. The main benefit is always making your software being safe for the users, because it make we have to follow the different rules. We have to also keep the business running. So trust is one of the main thing when we are launching a product in the form of software or any product which is related with the, you can say, the software based industries. Now what will be the key focus? So the key focus from the client point of view, we should go to the ZTBD, that is known as job to be done. That means not using only the firewall. Instead, we should also prevent, for example, a $5 million breach, so that we can ensure the GDPR, which is very important from European country point of view, because this GDPR compliance is very important. Or we can say, if we apply it, we can sleep soundly, so that our product also not only help in getting the customer whom we are actually segmenting or targeting or positioning, that will also help a very good sleep. Now, from actionable point of view, we can translate these features. How? For example, we used AI-powered threat detection in our product, so that the business outcome, for example, 99.9% reduction in false positive, saving analyst time, and also one can go for a faster incident response, which can cut the breach time from days to hours. So next, let us move to the next P, price. Now, price, when we'll be putting a price to any product or product as a service, it should be always able to capture the value the price is giving. So that means the price should also act as a protector, or you can say the value of the protection. Now, what happened? When we deal with these products which are made for cyber point of view or cyber security point of view, so the degree how to one have to face these risks should be reflected in the cost. So this is for the premium for business, for any business to become resilient also, and for the keep bringing a peace in the mind of the customers, and also bringing a peace in the mind of the seller also. Now, here the key focus is that we should use a risk-based pricing, so that it can determine the client's total cost of potential breach, which is also known as TCB, and which may include penalties, and we can say downtime or reputational harm that may come. So this all should be considered when we are putting a price on the product. And it is also important that insurance premium should be also included in the cost, because someone will be buying some software, that insurance, if it is there, so obviously it will be creating as an insurance premium rather than only a cost. Then a strategic insight, if I have to give, so a low price for cybersecurity, one can frequently indicates the lack of market trust and quality. Because it's natural for any human being, if someone is using a premium product, price matters, because the same thing the Lamborghini car will give you will be not given by car which is made by, for example, one Indian brand. I can say the Maruti. Yes, if I consider the brand which is mainly making the Lamborghini, and if Maruti, then if you want to bring Lamborghini in your home, we should be ready to bear that price, because already this Lamborghini have lots of varieties of what you can say benefit for the customers. So here, that's why I'm saying here that low price for cyber security frequently will indicate a lack of market trust and quality. Now, in a high-stake industry, like for example, cyber defense, premium pricings can be strengthen our expertise also. So let us move to the next P. Place. Place means the product where we can go for, we can give easy access to the customers, and the distribution is very frictionless. That means which can show the security journey. So the security journey of the client, where and how they will be using our knowledge, is the place. So this include our SOC. SO means Security Operations Center, which the teams should immediately make available for the customers, and also the smooth implementation. And it should be also user friendly from clients' point of view, because whatever the portal they'll be using, it should be very friendly with the customer. Then only this place they can go for the software service. Now, for modern view point of view, what we can say, we can adopt a frictionless security. That means where security will be not be compromised, because it is very crucial. Because nowadays we have heard that many softwares we used to put in your what you can say, in your desktop or in your laptop, we have find that breaching is there, and not only that takes our data, but we also become the prey of to any hackers who will be using it. So that's why we should see that does our MDR service have a complicated onboarding process is there or not. MDR mean managing this detection and the response from this security as a service. So it is difficult to understand the reporting dashboard. We should ask these questions when we are going to place our product. That does our MDR service as a complicated onboarding process, because this will be used by someone as a who will be our customer, or whether it will be difficult to understand the reporting dashboard or not. And another thing, no, adoption itself is threatened by friction in security adoption. So that's why the place, no, where we will be putting our software. So we should be very much aware about that. And we should make sure that our client communication channels are simple. Because if, for example, I myself, if I'll be have to buy software as a service or any software, if this communication channel is very much complicated, it will be become very difficult for me. Because though I may have a limited knowledge of using these different softwares, because my field will be different. So for that purpose, no, I should make that my clients communication channels are simple, and also they're available round the clock. So this is very important, so that our system is deployed, can be deployed quickly. Case example, we can manage security service provider, which is known as MSPs, succeed on place by providing what instantaneous round the clock access for the human knowledge. And also we can remarkably go for straightforward one click incident acceleration procedure. So let us move to the next P. So promotion does not only mean about advertising about our software or about saying about the security that only our product will give a cyber security point of view. Promotion should always try to tell a story that why the customer should how this product will be credible for them. Or it can be like a war stories, no? For example, once there is a king, there is a queen, and they went for a war and they own it. So like that, we can make also no software. We should tell a story through our promotion. So we should try to establish some unquestionable credibility to our product. So whatever we promotion that we are doing, our promotion always should demonstrate knowledge. Through some thoughtful leadership should be there. In the promotional, we should also share some success stories in order to transform what fear into trust. Because nowadays, everything is being digitalized. And once this AI has come to our click of our mouse, so these promotional techniques, no, whatever stories we are saying, we should be very much be trustful to our customers. So key focus, we can go for some case studies, or we can do stories about cyberware, or we can demonstrate how we can avoid a real business crisis. Or we can also go for use some high level non-technical narratives also, that will also help to promote our software products. And another thing, we should pay attention to the solution part when we are promoting our product, because our product should give solution to the product. And also we should keep in your mind the client's problem, such as compliance headaches, because compliance is one of the thing most of the customer who will be using software as a service, most of the customer actually face. So we should, while using this promotional technique, we should also keep on our mind this client's problem. And from in actionable step, for example, we should invite a client for a brief private webinar about a very specific threat, such as the top 3 REST groups. REST group mean ransomware or service as service. So, or we can target some mid-marketed manufacturers also. So instead of selling, we should start a pertinent conversation with them. We should try to establish ourselves as a true thought leader by providing actionable and exclusive insight. Because this promotion is one of the, you can say, the trick through which not only if we'll be sharing our story, we can also promote our product in the mind of the customer, because through this promotion we can position software as a service in the mind of the customer, and through that we'll able not only able to reach our target customer, but our target customer will be also very happy that cyber security is not being compromised. Can you move to the next slide, doctor?
Mhm.
Now, what will be the equitable marketing mix? So why these four cyber P's need to work together? So particularly in the high stake field of cybersecurity, these four P's must be in balance, because failure will be result from an imbalance. Example, excellent product is there, but the promotion is very awful. Then what will happen? With the product may have very good price also. The product may have very good promotion also. But if we are not promoting it in the right place, then it may be a disaster for us. Therefore, these four cyber P's need to work together. Then through this, if we're able to execute this marketing mix through our four P's, we're able to also bring cyber harmony. Example, the market will assume what low quality. If we have the best product also, then unique zero-day defense. But if our price is too low, then people will think that we are undermining the trust. That means we're undermining the security of that particular customer, because because necessarily human psychology is like this. No, if we are using some cyber products, the price should be little bit higher, then only the trust is built. Then cyber imbalance, example, if you are not equating this marketing mix, so adoption and renewal will be killed if our promotion is great, producing lot of leads, but our place, that means where we'll be onboarding or when we'll be going for a client portal, is very difficult. Then this thing, there will be disbalance and this balance. So from here we can find out, no, our marketing mix should be very equitable. So can we move to the next slide?
Mhm.
Now there are some two P's which actually have been included in latter part of this four P's, that can be also say the people and the process foundation, that can be also considered an extend this means. So bridging theory is that these facilitators can be one of the online success, because this will enable functions. For example, the people means who will be on your team, who will be the members in our cyber quality, how they will be maintaining it, or the process, that means how efficiency is there, whether the logistics is efficiency or not. They will be guaranteeing what the regular and profitable delivery of the fundamental 4P, because these people in the process, they will be play a very important role when we'll be dealing with this cyber 4Ps, because people are ultimately who will be involved directly or indirectly with the product. People, number one, is the manufacturer or seller of the product, and second will be the customer or the client with whom we will be dealing. So this is very particularly important, that in cyber security, while we are delivering the trust, so it will be definitely will be heavily dependent on the human expertise, and also whatever the execution we are doing, it should be flawless, because one flaw can destroy the whole data of an individual or the whole security purpose of the individual, and which may be compromised. So as an entrepreneur, what we can focus, we can guarantee the quality of place, that means the client journey or the support, and our product should always try to give a solution, and that solution should be delivered to our client, and we should also record our process in, so that we can get that customer feedback, because this customer feedback is very important, because this customer feedback will going to create our loyal customers. Because if we have to go for upselling, that means more selling of the product, then this customer feedback is very important, because that will, and also the return, because in using these people and process efficiently, we can also get a very good return. And we should make sure that our process require our client communication channels, and which should be easy, and it should be easily accessible 24/7. Can you move to the next slide? Now, what is the final takeaway? The final takeaway we can take it that we should evaluate that whether our cyber four P's on a scale of 1 to 10, when we're making a cyber product, we should scale it, that whether, and we should be very honest in scaling it, because there is one saying is that there are good seller is that who can not only satisfy their customers, but can consider the customer as their wife. Because for example, if we are able to fulfill, or if we make our wife happy, then customer will be, then our home will be very happy. So same thing, if we're able to make our customers happy, like if you're making our wife happy, then we can also make our product happily going in the market. Therefore, we should be very honest when scaling this product in the scale of 1 to 10, so that we can rate our 4Ps by ourselves before launching the product or after launching the product, because our top priority is one with the lowest score. So out of the 4Ps, every P may not be going for 8 or 9 in their scaling. So, one will be P, maybe marking from our own use, we can find out that it may be give a rating of 4, or one can give a rating of 5. So this may we can go for the rating before launching of the product and after launching of the product. Then cyber focus. So in particular, we should check our place for, so that this does not create a friction with our client journey, because this friction can be very dangerous for cybersecurity. And also our promotion should have more credibility, should be there. So because we should thought as a leader, because if we're only thinking from only entrepreneur point of view, then we should also have the quality of leadership inside it. Then this product should always give the solution, and that solution should be trusted, so that customer can trust our solution. And also score of less than 7 will indicate an urgent security emergency, because after all it will be an online product, not offline product, because customer cannot go directly for the sellers directly. So always there should be this trust should be there. So if the product it's indicating 7 or less than 7, then we should be sure that the red button have been switched on. Then how we can modify this thing? We should try risk the pricing also, try varying our prices to see how it affects the demand right away. And if we go for a cyber focus, we should try to modify our pricing model to be risk based rather than simply cutting the price. Because as an entrepreneur or as a supplier of this product, we should be always trying to take that risk, and we should examine whether charging a higher price should be supported by convincing tool. For example, the total cost of breach, we should always keep this in our mind. We should analyze it, and also we should validate our knowledge and raise the perceived value of the product. So thank you so much, Jason. That actually I want to add about the 4Ps, and if you have any questions, you can ask me.
Yeah, so I guess one of the things I was thinking about, right, as we were going through this, is that everything changes so fast, especially in cybersecurity. I mean, the cybersecurity that I've dealt with today, that we deal with today, is not the cybersecurity that I started off with, and it's definitely not cybersecurity from 5 years ago. So out of the 4Ps, right, which do you believe we should focus on? Like, which is the strategic focus right now?
Yes. So out of the 4Ps, the most important P is the product, because see, whenever we will be dealing with the product, if the product is very good, because ultimately before going for launching the product, we will be doing lots of market research, because this market research will give us the ultimate outcome. So this product is one of, according to me, most important 4P, because this product will be the game changer, because this product will going to give out what price we have to set. This product will be say where we'll be promoting our product, and in which place we have to put the product.
All right, perfect. So I guess another question I had, and again, I'm sorry, I have a bunch of questions here, but one of them is that, can you provide examples of companies that did this, right? And I'm thinking like during major disruptions, like we've had a lot of major disruptions in the industry, right? Not only from like CrowdStrike to COVID, right? That we've had over it, and especially the whole, shift to remote work for a while there, and now shifting back to RTO. So can you give me an example of a company that evolved, using these?
This 4Ps, one great example, if I have to say, Dr. Jason, is that the company called ChatGPT, yes, that ChatGPT have been developed from this using these 4Ps, because they have done extensive research. Because when Cem Altman, actually before launching that product, he was working as, I think, one of the product developer, if I'm not wrong, in US. So before then, he had gone through his some big resource also. Through this resource, actually through his promotion of the products, he actually came out. Not only now, one of the greatest example of ChatGPT is that they are giving the product is free presently, the first version, yes, which is the free version which is available. That means they're promoting their product. So he have exactly used the place also, he know where he have to promote the product. Place is the different what you can say, the different domains where will be this product is. For example, just by clicking chat gpt in the google, we can find the product from there, the place. And promotion is, you can say, people are getting the promotion because many people will be able to use this product freely. So this promotion product have been also freely promoted, and especially in third world country like India, we as a developing country, so this chat gpt is becoming very famous because using the exact use of this 4Ps.
Perfect. And then one of the things I was kind of Googling it while we were talking, right, is that the 4Ps are pretty common that you've seen out there, right? Everybody talks about the 4Ps. I mean, I know them now, right? Even, before then, I think they're pretty common, but I saw a lot of things where they talk about like moving them to like 5 or 6 Ps, because why not? I guess you got to add more Ps to make it more popular. But like I hear people talk about people and process. Like, what do you think about that?
Means you want to know what about my view about people and process?
Well, that, and how do people integrate that, right? How would you add that to your
Yes.
4Ps? I guess 6 Ps or whatever, I guess you could go
Yes,
to.
yes. People means people, for example, the cyber security, if we say software, let me take one product, any software, for example, what can I name presently? Let us take Cisco as a software. Yes, Cisco as a software. So if this Cisco is a software, number one thing the people will be involved is developer of the Cisco service. Yes. So number one, people, they are the most wanted. The engineers, the software engineers will involved there. Secondly, the developers will be involved there. And thirdly, someone have to make this product available to the people. That means the people will be promoting. That means the different sellers will be there, the different marketing people will be there, the different strategies will be there. So nowadays these people are very much important, though we are saying that we can make many product, we can automate the product, but for the automation purpose also we need people. Yes, if I'm not wrong, because someone have to automate that product. So people is one of the most important thing among the 6 Ps also, because ultimately if we made the products, we have to also sell the product in order to earn that ROI, because without earning that ROI it will be very difficult. So the client will be using that software. For example, I have said you have the Cisco as a service. These clients are also very important. So from our point of view, the people that you have said, not the 5P or the 6P, these people are very important.
Perfect. Okay, so I guess let's put up your we skipped the QA slide, so we already jumped into it. So anything else you want to give us before we're done today? And first of all, it was a great talk, and thanks for coming on. So, but I'll hand it over to you if you want to give any last thoughts before we head off.
Yes, before I end the talk, so if anyone have any questions, so they can also reach out to me. This is my number for calling. They can use that number, or if someone want to WhatsApp also, because if they want to collaborate also with our university, or also if they want to collaborate with me, I'm open for that. So that is my email ID also. That is my calling number. That is my WhatsApp number. So in the end, what I want to say, Dr. Jason, is that if we will be perfectly using these 4Ps, a small product, a very small product in the market, we can make them a hero. For example, I want to give the example of, I think you have heard about Zoho as a software. It's one of the Indian software product. So it started very small in the Indian market. Okay, it started from a village area. Now Zoho have been used extensively by the not only the small industries, but the government is also using it, because the founder of the Zoho, what he did, he actually promote this product at a very tier 2 and tier 3 cities, because most of the population, I can say from Indian point of view, most of the population you can find in tier 2 and tier 3 cities also, because many people from rural area, they migrate to this tier 2 and tier 3 in the source of livelihood. So they at least captured this tier 2 and tier 3 for using these 2Ps very perfectly, the product as and the people. Because already your question is there, you have asked me which P actually I'll give more importance. So if I say product, so P, so Zoho is a product, and people, because here he is not able to connect the clients, he is also directly handling with the different engineers who are working there, because Indian rural market is very big market. So from here, actually the end, I want to say that if we use this 4 P's perfectly, not only tangible but intangible product, for example, this different software or cybersecurity, we can use it very perfectly.
Awesome. Well, no, I mean, it's neat to see how it works behind the scene. We've all been marketed to, right? But it's kind of interesting,
Yes.
especially if you're pushing out a product, like, for example, this podcast, it'll help me
Yes.
market it, right, as I go through it. So, all right. Well, thanks, Tapan. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you, Dr. Jason, so much for giving this opportunity to come to your podcast. And I always, so through your session, I want to ask that people please come and see Jason's podcast, because his podcasts are not only qualitative, but his podcasts are also from where we can learn lots of things. And he's have a very good channel in YouTube also. Please people subscribe his channel also, because we can learn lots of things from him. And personally, I used to go through his different newsletters also, from where I'm learning new things.
Awesome. Thank you. And I appreciate it. All right. Thanks, Tapan.
Thank you so much.
Hey, so that wraps up this Cyber Talk session on the 4 Ps of marketing with Tapan Deka. And it was kind of cool, right? Because we get marketed to all the time. But, we also kind of get blinders as cybersecurity people, right? Where we understand our processes and everything else becomes kind of vague or opaque, right? So it's kind of neat to see how that works, especially in your career, right? Marketing your career, marketing your products as you grow in cybersecurity. So thanks again a lot to Tapan Deka for coming on today from the Madavi Skills University. If you want to share your expertise, right? If you want to be on this podcast with me, which God help you, I don't know why you would. I'm just kidding. Hope you do. But if you want to be on this podcast, reach out to me through LinkedIn, and we can set up a time. Or you can go to baremetalcyber.com, where you can find a ton of stuff on there, not only ways to contact me, but audio courses, the daily cyber newsletter that we have going out, and of course the Bare Metal Cyber magazine that comes out 5 issues a week now. So thanks to all of you for listening and watching today, as you can see this, and I hope you all have a great week, and thank you.